Hello Internet, this is the Jilzinator from We Plays, and today we'll be spending 200 days in CrazyCraft. If you haven't seen the first 100 days, make sure to click the card on the screen right now. Let's begin. But before we dive in, I just want to thank all of you so much for all of the insane support. Last time I asked for 300 subscribers and we've hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much and enjoy the video. My world was so laggy after doing the first 100 days. I needed to clear all of my chests out from the boss killing room. The problem was, if I would have destroyed a chest from my world would have corrupted. So I had to place trash cans at the bottom of all of my chests and wait until all of my items had deleted. The next day, I was still waiting for all of my items to delete.
This is still day 2, but guys, look how smooth I am! It's working! Hence they're still deleting somewhere out there, but it's working! Look! Look how fast I get everything! It works like magnesis, like you got a magnet thing.
I found out that I didn't need helpers anymore, because of my god sword. My god sword works like a magnet. Every time I right click this sword, all of the items teleport to me. I wanted to complete my vault by crafting all of the superhero armor sets. So I crafted 2 Spider-Man sets. I got bored of crafting armor, so I decided to kill more kings. Maybe if I'm lucky, the king might drop some superhero sets for me. I need to go mining for some titanium to craft more Spider-Man sets. On day 9, I completed all of the Spider-Man sets. On this day, I installed the TheAtlanticCraft mobs mod. The last 100 days, I got a lot of comments about that TheAtlanticCraft is much harder than CrazyCraft. So I decided to make things more interesting. Afterwards, I didn't really do much, just killing more kings. Ha! I guess some things never change. I continued making superhero armor sets. Today I made Manhunter, Shazam, Ant-Man and Wasp. The next day I made Aquaman, Navigirl, Supergirl and Black Canvas. At this point I had finished crafting all of the side heroes. And I started making the very well-known superheroes, like Iron Man for example. So I made 6 sets of Iron Man. I made 7 more sets today. Did you know that there are 35 sets in total? I only have made 14 so far. We have a long way to go. Today I only made 2 Iron Man sets. The problem being that I need to use old sets to make new ones. What I mean is that if I want to craft set 15, I need 14 to make 15. I hope that makes sense. Made more Iron Man sets? I'm still at it. We are now at set 23. I shall say no more, because 2 days later I finally completed all of the Iron Man sets. When I finished crafting the Iron Man sets, I straight away started with the Batman sets. Luckily, the king had dropped most of the sets for me. In fact, I completed the Batman sets the next day. Day 24, I made more superheroes and extended my vault. The next day, I was still working on the vault. The vault is finished for now. I continued making superhero sets. I mainly focused on Robin. There are a lot of superheroes to make. We're gonna be here for a while. I needed a lot of black iron ore for these superheroes. Still mining the black iron ore. Well, should I say blocks? Maybe today will be my last day of this. Day 32, I finally finished making all of the superhero sets and ultimately completed the vault. Little did I know that today was the day that my sanity would absolutely vanish. Today I livestreamed for 6 Minecraft days. We did a lot of things, beginning in the Twilight Forest. Middle in the stream I needed to use the bathroom, so the Leminator took over and made my game crash. I can't blame him. There are a lot of mods installed, including the Weeping Angels mod. Ugh, these things are so creepy. If you don't know what a Weeping Angel is, Google it. Remember, your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast. Faster than you can believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And don't blink. Good luck. Day 36. I went back to the overworld and killed so many kings that I almost broke my game and almost corrupted my world. Luckily I got away and I went to a place where I didn't lag. I needed to wait a long time for all of the items to despawn. And because I was streaming, I needed to be very entertaining, so I decided to build another house for the next 2 days. At this point I wasn't streaming, so I did absolutely nothing. I can do what I want. I'm fucking God! Today, I had a small idea. And that idea was to connect my two houses together. In the last 100 days videos, I had promised a viewer to make a girlfriend army. So that's what we did for the past 4 days. On day 44, I put all of my items away and started from scratch. These TheAtlanticCraft mobs are pretty strong if you're not a god. I forget to mention, I cleared my transmutation table as well. All of my EMC was gone. The problem is that my table still remembered what items I had put in it. So I made a notebook and I wrote down what items I had put in it for the new adventure. If I had put a diamond in my table, I would write down in my notebook a diamond. And I was only allowed to exchange diamonds for EMC. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I made a nether portal just like the rival dream would. Like a speedrunner. And grabbed some glowstone dust. Today I made history repeat itself because I made a small house. I didn't want to make a big one because my goal was to kill the king. I found a girlfriend and made Miner's Dream. The next day I duped a lot of items for EMC. So I could craft the overpowered armor from the Manatee Plus mod. I was ready to kill the king, but still needed to spawn him in. That meant that I needed to go dimension hopping, which made my game crash a lot. Eventually I found it. I made quick mince beef out of him and went back home. Home sweet home. The next day I still had nothing to do, so I decided to make a girlfriend statue. The girlfriend statue took a long time to make. It took me over 4 days to be exact. After this, I was once again out of ideas, so I decided to kill a mini boss from TheAtlanticCraft. He didn't really put much of a fight. It's tough to be a god. Day 62, I did some research about the TheAtlanticCraft bosses and how to spawn them in. That's why I had to kill that mini boss yesterday. I found out that one of the bosses is called Realbug. After I saw it online, I wanted to give him a shot. So I spawned him in... Wait, that was it? I like the arena he spawned in, I guess. I wanted to know how the fight would have looked like if I wouldn't have one-shot it. Nothing special. Now I was out of ideas again. Once again, my sanity gradually getting away. I guess I could make another statue. Once again, this took me a lot of time. That's good, really. On day 71 to 73, I did another live stream. I was talking to one of my viewers. He was telling me that the Draconic armor was better than the Infinity armor. So I demonstrated the difference between two armor sets by deliberately dying to the Ultimate King. Although I will admit one thing that I didn't know about the Draconic armor. Apparently you can upgrade the armor set through a ritual. My insanity grew larger and larger. I needed to be entertained, so I decided to build another girlfriend army. 4 days later, the Liaminator joined. He came to help me build something awesome. With Liam's help, we managed to finish the girlfriend statue within 2 days. Thanks to Liam, I kept my sanity in control. Or maybe not, because the only thing we did the next day was plan a build. Today we actually started making it by making a big carpet. We were building for a very long time, over 10 days. And on day 91, Liam came up with a very cool idea, but I had to modify the idea. It wasn't really part of the plan, but Liam had something totally different in mind, but we stuck with the idea anyway. I think it perfectly demonstrates what I felt for these next 100 days. This is what we built, my personal throne. The last few days I wandered around my world, saying my last few goodbyes, as my sanity would shrink even smaller. Day 100, the big 100. I had a lot planned, but just like last time, the plan didn't work. I wanted to spawn in the hardest TheAtlanticCraft boss in the game and kill it. But remember when I said there were more TheAtlanticCraft bosses? Well, I lied. I mean, not really. There are more bosses, but not in this update. There are 2 stronger bosses in the 1.12 update, I think. But Realvat is the only boss in 1.7.10. So I wanted Realvat to fight the Ultimate King. So I spawned in Rahavat, Lord of the Underworld. And after that I spawned in the Ultimate King. This is when the chaos began. My game started to lag so much that, well, take a look. But right before the lag stopped, this happened. Did you guys see that? Rauvat killed the Ultimate King. He is far superior to the Ultimate King. Okay, let's see if I can kill him. Yep, not a problem. Okay, I hope that wasn't too laggy, but I just saw the king die. Wow. That's some hardcore shit, man. Well, that was it. I spent 200 days in Minecraft CrazyCraft Evolved. This story has taught me a lot, but the most important thing that I had learnt is that having this much power is only fun briefly. The rest of the time it felt like a prison, with no desire of becoming stronger or doing anything. But now, with the 100 days finally over,